for the land of the...
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on DA.
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, DA. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid.
And Kevin Huerter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Here's Collins, and it's in off the backboard.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Back to Simmons. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. No good on the triple. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Simmons inside. He's against Young. Here's Embiid. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Young outside. Capella kicks to Hunter. Outside Collins. Clock at 6. Here's Capella, and it's blocked.
He's a factor defensively. He's 6'6" with a 6'10" wingspan. Josh gets off the floor quickly.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Simmons working it over. And Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Capella finds Young. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Atlanta making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. Young against Simmons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on. Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Embiid, the pass to Horford. Back to Embiid. For Hunter. Embiid, no good. The Hawks leading. Pass to Young. A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. Passes it to Capella. Young in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they pick up 2. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. On the wing, Harris. And Simmons kicks to Richardson. Pass to Horford. To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Young against Simmons. Young outside. Back to Collins. Young outside. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Now the pass to Horford. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Young, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players.
Look at that.
Nice.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Young looking it over. From downtown, and Simmons with the rebound. Embiid kicks to Horford. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Here's Young. Here's Collins. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Collins has got his second basket of the night. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers on top, leading by just 2. We've got more in store for you right after this.
From Africa, at the end of the day,
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the 76ers, Alec Burks is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Mike Scott. Then it's Robinson. And it's Korkmaz at the 3 slot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Inside, here's Dedmon. It's good. Dedmon's got his first 2 points. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. It's good. This game is all even.
Now that Hurt has settled into the league a little bit, you can see the confidence growing.
Thybulle, the pass to Korkmaz. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And stolen by Dedmon. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The 76ers making a switch here. Milton's checked in. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. There's the dish to Dedmon. Teague for 3. A shot off that time, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. Milton kicks to Robinson. Up again. Goes up again. It's blocked. Teague against Burks. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Mike Scott. Horford comes in for Glenn Robinson III. Tobias Harris is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for Burks.
Kevin Huerter, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA. Found his shot and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
The kick out to T. Here's Herter. And a miss there on the triple.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
To the paint. There's the steal. And here comes the break. Fires the three. Rebound by the 76ers. Simmons inside. From about 16. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
Herter, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Teague. Here's Herter. Jacks up a three. He can't get that one to fall. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Horford. Can't hit from 12. The Hawks trailing. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Herter. 10 points for him. Atlanta again missing. Horford high post and Bede in the corner. From outside off the mark. Good if it goes. That one misses. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
Yep.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fan. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the opening period.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. They lead by 1. Checking out the group for Lloyd Pierce to start the second half. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the point guard position.
And how about Embiid putting the versatility on full display? How many other bigs can do that? Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Embiid. An easy 2 points on the layup. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
And here's Young from the arc. Here's Capella. Passes it to Hunter. Young with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
And stolen by Hunter. Here's Herter. 10 points for him. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
Embiid, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. In the corner, Herter with it, and stolen by Simmons. Here's Richardson, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
I mean, a ferocious athlete. Josh Richardson has also proven to be a terrific 3-and-D guy.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Embiid. Robinson comes in for Al Horford. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Simmons. Then for the Hawks, Damian Jones comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Bembry in for Kevin Huerter. Here's Thybulle. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Collins passes to Jones. Hawks passing it around. But they get it back. Young, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
The 76ers with another miss. Atlanta's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Pass to Hunter. Takes a three. Kicks it out to Collins. And there's the pass to Hunter. Now, here is Young. 6 on the shot clock. Over Thybulle. Young's shot is off.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down. See, that's a solid effort on the defensive glass. You need guys who are willing to work, willing to get their hands dirty inside.
Jones finds Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Scott. Now Thybulle from deep. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Collins. He's off on that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Scott with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. It's stolen by Jones. Collins passes to Hunter. Kicks it to Jones. To the left side wing. Collins dishes to Hunter. Back to Jones. Passes it to Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. From deep, Collins. Burks pulls it in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Thybulle. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Basket counts.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Pass to Korkmaz. Back to Burks. Right side Scott. Shot from the wing. And that one is off.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Harris at small forward with Horford at the 4. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton, and it's Embiid in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Horford. Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
Intent on keeping that possession alive, Simmons uses his height to his advantage.
Outside Teague. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Milton. That's tipped. Here's Harris. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
I'll tell you, Tobias gets a little harder to defend every year. Continues to add new wrinkles to his game.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Shake Milton. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And Teague's got the ball here for the Hawks. Fernando, the pass to Reddish. From past the arc. Herder, no good. 76ers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. To the middle. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Harris passes to Richardson. Three-pointer. And the 76ers get it back. Embiid, no good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
In the corner. Herder with it. No good on the three.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Atlanta's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Outside Teague. The Hawks working the ball around. Herder, no good.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Back to Richardson. Over Reddish. They get the rebound. Embiid, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
The pass to Reddish. Back to Teague. Lets the three fly. Good on the three-point shot. Teague's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Not a surprise to see Teague stepping up when his team needs him. Huge score right there.
And here's Simmons for three. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Herder. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. So for the Hawks, John Collins, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Young is subbed in for Jeff Teague. And it's Young, that time on the assist from Reddish. Reddish has got his 4th assist in this one. Richardson outside. Back to Simmons. To end the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And what patience from Simmons on offense. So skilled at making the D feel nervous when he has the rock.
Hunter's checked in for Atlanta.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
And stolen by Simmons. Here's Richardson. The 76ers with another miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Releases from 15. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Horford.
Stretches the floor nicely for a big, versatile. Horford's become a perennial all-star.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Young from outside. And no good. Philadelphia has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Embiid kicks to Horford. Here's Thybulle. His three-pointers off the mark. So it's the Hawks now. It's a 5-point game. Here's Herder. A three-pointer off the mark.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Here's Simmons. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
From deep, Collins. That one, no good.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
You can't say enough about Horford's poise in high-stress moments. Thrives when the whole team is counting on him.
And stolen by Simmons.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Misses.
Great defense by Harris. He put in an effort to contest that shot.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Now it's ended up.
Kevin, thanks.
Oh, you know what? I love that work ethic. Thanks, D.A. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Ibaka in at the center position. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Siakam. Back to Lowry. The 3. No good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Young's shot is good.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively. Hard to close off the lane.
Lowry against Young. Back to Lowry. Pass to Anunoby. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Ibaka down low. Capella covering. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Anunoby has the open look. Off target from three-point range. And stolen by Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, there's an awareness that's required to be a good passer, and Kyle Lowry, he has it.
Here's Herter. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Lowry. The tray. Anunoby, a good look. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
I tell you, never misses a chance to drop a dime. As usual, Lowry one step ahead of everyone, setting up the bucket.
Here's Young. That one doesn't go. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Here's VanVleet. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Collins dishes to Young. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
VanVleet outside. Back to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Passes to Hunter. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Young. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here is Lowry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of them.
Yes.
Reddish the pass to Jones. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you don't want to see Norman Powell settling for outside looks. Love when he goes to work down deep.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Hawks. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Hunter. And the second free throw, good. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Davis looking for an opening. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. It's Powell on the wing. Over in the corner, Gasol. And Jones sends it back. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. The Hawks making a switch here. Fernando's checked in. The Hawks trailing. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. He dishes it to Dedmon. And there's the pass to Bembry. Back to Dedmon. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Boucher. This is his first free throw of the game.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pascal Siakam before the game tonight shared his thoughts.
It was always a team, and I think we're going to look.
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got T. Reddish out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Fernando in at the 4-man position. The Hawks trail by 3.
Well, Norman Powell these last several seasons has turned himself into a knockdown shooter, and obviously last season much more involved on the offensive end, and that to me was his best performance to date.
Here's Bembry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 4 on the shot clock. Down low, Boucher with the steal. Fast break Toronto. Here's Gasol. That one drops for him. Gasol's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors.
And with Powell, they rely on his shooting to open things up for everyone else.
Yeah, and for Norman Powell, he knows what he's about and welcomes that role. This is a guy who understands how to relocate in the midst of plays to create separation from defenders. He's always ready in catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's Davis after the basket by Atlanta. Pass to Boucher. Now here's Powell. They get it back.
Boy, that big body, those long arms, so hard to keep Marc Gasol off the glass.
Fernando, the pass to Reddish. To the inside. T kicks to Bembry. Inside, here's Dedmon, and it's blocked. Outside, Davis dishes it to Powell. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Now Powell. He has 5. It's Davis on the wing. Unloads from 13. Fernando pulls it in. The Hawks trail by 5. Bembry the pass to Fernando. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Davis. The pass to Powell. Tries from 16. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Raptors lead by 5.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Embry the pass to Dedmon. Count that one. Dedmon's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Powell from deep. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Gasol with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Powell, no one around him. Off target with his 3.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
The kick out to T. Reddish with the ball. Davis is there. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Collins comes in for T. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And Kevin Huerter's subbed in for Bemper. Pass to Ibaka. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Atlanta, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. Trae Young, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. And so Collins nails both of them.
And what a unique career Serge Ibaka has had. Some incredible totals for him over the course of his career.
That's right, Greg. I mean, I think people would be shocked to know Serge Ibaka was the first player ever to make 500 threes and have 1,500 blocks. Hard to imagine nobody had ever accomplished that feat. Give credit to Ibaka. He changed his offense and added the 3 ball.
To the wing on the left. Here's Van Vliet. The putback. It's good on the putback. Ibaka's got the lead up to 5 now for Toronto.
I have always loved the intensity with which Serge Ibaka plays, especially on the glass. He understands how to use his length.
Lowry from deep 3-point land. And that one released in time, but no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Hawks trail by 3. So for Toronto right now, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Fred Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Capella finds Young. 6 on the shot clock for the tie. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Back to Van Vliet. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are the guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Now here's Van Vliet. After the miss from Serge Ibaka. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Here's Herter. To the wing right side. Passes it to Young for the tie. No good there. And Toronto will come the other way. Anunoby kicks to Lowry. Good on the triple. Lowry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, this is a quality decision maker in Kyle Lowry. Catch and shoot, no problem.
Van Vliet outside. For 3. Lowry can't get it to go. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 6-point game. Count it. Good.
Man, that's a tough shot for an athletic big man like Collins. Finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Siakam. There's the dish to Ibaka. And Lowry has it in the corner. Siakam outside. And has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Damian Jones is checked in for Capella. Reddish comes in for Hunter. And DeAndre Bender subbed in for Kevin Herter. The Raptors also with a sub. Powell's checked in. Reddish dishes to Jones. Passes to Reddish. Fires from deep. Toronto grabs the miss. Ibaka's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Yep, it counts. Lowry's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors.
Well, the increased playmaking ability of Pascal Siakam on display. Pretty pass.
Now here's Reddish. He's tightly guarded. Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lowry passes to Siakam. At the elbow, it's Ibaka. Over Jones. Outside Lowry. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. The Atlanta making some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for John Collins. And it's Teagan for Young. And then for Toronto, Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Andre Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
Out to the right wing. Now the pass to Dedmon. Powell with the steal. Hollis Jefferson kicks to Gasol. And Siakam has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. He's got 5.
I'll tell you, the three-point shooting looking better and better. The hard work of Pascal Siakam paying off.
That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Jones. Raptors have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Davis, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Gasol, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And so it's Toronto. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Toronto leading by 9. Jones is out there with Hunter. Then it's Reddish. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Young in at point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here is Davis. Back to Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. Pass to Siakam. Second shot opportunity. Van Vliet kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Raptors moving the ball around. Passes it to Van Vliet. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Hunter. There's the triple. Capella, the pass to Hunter. The kick out to Young. Pass to Hunter. Launches it. They get it back. Now the feed to Jones. And the layup's good off the glass.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Hawks. OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto. Young, basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Davis. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. John Collins, he's checked in for Damian Jones. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Andre Bembry's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Teague in for Young. Poke loose. Now here comes Teague, leading the break. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Collins.
Well, a point guard must understand window of opportunity, and Jeff Teague specializes in exactly that.
Outside Lowry. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Reddish with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Collins dishes to Teague. Back to Collins. Here's Bembry. And there it is for him. And now it's just a 4-point Raptor lead.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Now, here's Siakam. No good from 11 feet. Here's Bembry, covered by Van Vliet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Raptors. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Outside Lowry. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Jeff Teague.
Lowry is stone cold when it comes to making big-time shots. Go ahead, Kyle.
Atlanta making some changes. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. Kevin Huerter comes in for DeAndre Bembry. And Trae Young subbed in for Jeff Teague.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
It's good. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. There's the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Huerter. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 1:06 left to play here in the fourth. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet over Young. 6 to shoot. Kept alive. Ibaka. Young against Van Vliet. Lays it up and banks it in.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
Good on the first, and that brings them within single digits. Atlanta making some changes. Damian Jones is checked in for Clint Capella. This year comes in for Collins. And it's Bembry in for Trae Young. A new group in now for the Raptors. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Siakam. Wande Hollis-Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Matt Thomas, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And McCaw is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
Well, what you love about Serge Ibaka, yes, he has tremendous size and reach and great athleticism, but he plays his role to a T.
Labissiere, the pass to Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Toronto winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Look at the 76ers starting group. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And for Toronto, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Red Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the 3.
And not the most flamboyant dunker, but Ibaka goes to the rack with rude intentions nonetheless.
Now here's Simmons. Embiid, the pass to Horford. Siakam pulls it in. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
For 3, Harris. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Toronto. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Siakam outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Sees the alley-oop. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the 76ers with possession. 4-point game. And it's Simmons penetrating.
Oh my
great
goodness! That was special. And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Now here is Ibaka, and it's good. 2 points.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Simmons dishes to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Can't allow Embiid to hurt you like that. I mean, he's very gifted at finishing on the drive.
Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Lowry against Simmons. Toronto working the ball around now. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist on the night. Embiid, the pass to Harris. Now here's Embiid, defended by Ibaka. Embiid dishes to Harris. He's looking for Richardson and finds him. Shoots over Van Vliet. Richardson, no luck. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 4. Here's Richardson, and a slam dunk by Richardson.
Boy, the floor awareness and passing ability of Embiid, very impressive, and he continues to grow as a passer.
Lowry against Simmons. And Ibaka kicks to Anunoby. And Siakam has it in the corner. 9 feet out. Here's Ibaka. Banked in off the glass. Ibaka's got 6 points.
Yeah, and the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Here's Horford. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Lowry. Lays it up off the glass.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Now here's Richardson. Siakam pulls it in. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Siakam outside. Back to Lowry. Ibaka down low, working on Horford. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Horford.
Defense getting too close. Lowry has that instinct to read what's happening, takes the shot there into the contact.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Pascal Siakam. Norman Powell's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Terrence Davis in for Fred VanVleet.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Lowry passes to Powell. Back to Lowry. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And the layup is good.
Love seeing that aggression. I mean, the ferociousness of Hollis Jefferson. Yes, sir.
And that does it for the first quarter. Toronto ahead, up by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with block.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Alec Burks. Robinson is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Scott in at the center position. Hollis Jefferson kicks to Davis. Hollis Jefferson in the post. Burks covering. Davis dishes to Powell. And the pass to Boucher. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. Burks covering, and Gasol able to finish. Gasol's got the lead up to 6 now for Toronto.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Shake Milton comes in for Korkmaz. Raptors leading by 4. Davis down low. Burks covering. Powell, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Now Boucher, defended by Scott. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
The 76ers trail by 5. Milton in the corner. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Oh, that's blocked. Davis with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. And they double up Gasol. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Raptors get it back. That one's not going to go.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Burks kicks to Scott. Lets it go with a three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Outside Gasol. Burks against Powell. Back to Gasol. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Gasol's got his second bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Then for the 76ers, Al Horford. He's checked in for Mike Scott. Harris comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Richardson in for Burks.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Simmons checked in for Philadelphia.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control even when facing physical contact.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
41 seconds left in the second quarter. Embiid, no good. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Siakam outside. He can't get that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. That one falls. Harris has got his first points of the game.
Yeah, the effort and willingness to get out and run like that on the fast break endears Harris to his coaches, I'm sure.
And Simmons slams it in.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Horford high post. Richardson the pass to Korkmaz. No good. That would have tied it. And no good that time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. They didn't stop. That's all for now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Serge Ibaka displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Ibaka in at the 5 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
VanVleet with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Shots good by Ibaka.
And the lean frame of Ibaka taking the punishment, but still converting the basket. Toughness.
Stolen by VanVleet. Lowry inside the line. Al Horford with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 5. Embiid drives in. No good that time. And here's Toronto. Lowry passes to Ibaka. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop. Siakam's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Boy, really good body control that time by Richardson. Anticipated the foul coming, absorbed that contact, and didn't let it bother his shot.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Norman Powell's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
Embiid, no good. Raptors leading by 6. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game break wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
And the shot is good.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work.
Burks finds Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And a dunk by Horford.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Boucher with the ball. Scott's there, just 5 on the clock. Hollis Jefferson passes to Boucher, and he can't bank that one in. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Powell, no one around him. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the 76ers with some changes. Tobias Harris is checked in for Scott. Korkmaz comes in for Glenn Robinson III. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Alec Burks. Hollis Jefferson kicks to Davis. 1:24 left in the third quarter.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Davis looking for an opening. Pass to Boucher. Outside, Davis. Over Horford. Davis dishes to Gasol. Now, here's Thybulle. Guarded by Powell. And the shot is long. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Davis. Milton grabs the board.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Here's Thybulle. And that one drops for him. Thybulle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. 16 seconds left in the third. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. And here is Simmons. He's got 6. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, you got to push Embiid out farther. I mean, when he's this close, he's focused on one thing, wrecking that rim.
Got it up. No good. It's all tied in Toronto. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. In the backcourt, Simmons and Richardson. And it's Korkmaz at the small forward position. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Korkmaz. High post, Embiid. Over Ibaka. Again, Philadelphia.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Outside Lowry. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ibaka. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Ibaka. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Ibaka's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
And the fantastic end-to-end speed of Ibaka. So hard for opposing bigs to keep up with him.
Embiid against Ibaka. It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Van Vliet. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Van Vliet's got his first points in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Great positioning on the putback.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Ibaka, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Ibaka's got 4 this quarter.
Big stakes, big bucket. Ibaka showing he has the mettle to rise to the challenge.
And the dunk by Embiid.
So Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Simmons against Lowry. Floats one. But they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. That one goes. Count it.
When it's an important moment in the game, a big time in the game, he flat out takes over. Lowry is a gamer.
Here's the pass to Korkmaz. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. That's 12 points for Joel Embiid.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Ibaka down low. Embiid's there. And the rejection by Embiid.
Boy, supported by great vertical explosiveness, Embiid continues to dominate as a rim protector.
Alec Burks checked in for Josh Richardson. And that's an intentional foul. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. The drive by Lowry. 7-foot shot, and he banks that one home. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And what a take from Lowry, using that quickness to just blaze to the rim.
And the 76ers call time here. They trail by 2. 1:20 left here in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Serge Ibaka.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Toronto.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
There's 57 seconds left in the game.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there. Hey, when the game is tight and snug, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to do so.
Lowry kicks to Van Vliet. A 3-ball. Traps in the tray.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And here's Toronto. Well, for the Raptors, they can just run out the clock. Lowry drives in. The shot, no good. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Got it.
Well, Simmons has what I call see-ahead vision. I mean, he sees a play ahead, and he's a great passer.
And so it's Toronto winning this one. They didn't make it. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do. The city of Atlanta is the... Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K's. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Trae Young.
Thanks, D.A. A look at the 76ers starting group. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the point. Here's Herter. And stolen by Richardson. And now the 76ers on the break. Horford leading the charge. And the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Hunter dishes to Collins. A shot, and it's sent back by Horford. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now, here's Collins. Pass to Hunter. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's Simmons. Harris passes to Simmons. Richardson outside. High post, Embiid. Simmons against Young. Simmons dishes to Richardson. 5 to shoot. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. To the paint. In the corner. Herter with it. Young with the ball. Harris is there. Capella laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Capella's got the first points of the night for the Hawks.
Well, we know that Trae Young is a phenomenal passer, which is why you just can't leave him open like that.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
And the rejection by Embiid. And now the 76ers on the break. And a dunk by Horford.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Here's Herter. Richardson covering. Herter, no good.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Back to Horford. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Embiid against Collins. Hunter. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Outside, Simmons. Kicks to Embiid. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Collins. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Collins.
I just think anytime Trae Young finds some daylight, he starts to think about looking towards the rim.
Back to Richardson. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. He kicks it to Embiid. Richardson outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Hawks leading. The pass to Hunter. Young outside. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. And again, it's Atlanta.
I love the confidence. When Capella sinks these shots, it just energizes his entire team.
Richardson finds Embiid. Outside, Simmons. On the wing, Harris to the middle. Stolen. Collins looking around. Pass to Herter. Here's Collins. Back to Herter. From deep three-point range, gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
Harris passes to Embiid. He dishes it to Simmons. Inside. Here's Horford. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Horford. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I have.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Dedmon dishes to T. Pass to Reddish. Shoots from 14, and the last second attempt does not go in for him.
And when a big guy like Horford comes into your peripheral just as you're releasing the shot, it can definitely alter it.
And so the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Reddish out there with Jones. Then there's Teague. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Bembry in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
And sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
And Cam Reddish, the 10th pick back in 2019 out of Duke, had a tough transition as a rookie into the NBA. Struggled just to find his rhythm.
GA, I think there are a lot of questions because at Duke, he was surrounded by stars. R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, and he was sort of that third guy. He has all the physical tools, and he made some big-time strides in the latter half of last season, so he's coming.
Here's Korkmaz. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Robinson for 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. Atlanta leading by 9. Reddish kicks to Jones. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Feeds to Dedmon. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Dedmon's got his first bucket in this one.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Rob. Now here comes Teague, leading the break. Reddish the pass to Teague. The dish now to Reddish. Clock at 6. And it's slammed in by Teague.
Really impressive to see Jeff Teague really taking off there on that dunk.
The 76ers trail by 13. Thibault kicks to Scott. He's looking for Dedmon and finds him. Teague drives in. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist by Teague.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Scott finds Thibault. Back to Scott. Can they get it? Excellent D that time from Jones.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Reddish. He's guarded closely. Yep, that one goes. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference. And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Then for the 76ers, Embiid comes in for Robinson. And it's Shake Milton in for Matisse Thybulle.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Burks. Here's the feed to Scott. That shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. 1:22 left to play here in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Reddish. Teague left side. The shot by Reddish, no good. The 76ers trail by 19. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A shot by Milton, no good.
Oh, the D's so tight on him and makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Embiid throws it down.
Boy, that has to be a relief, ending a 14-0 run by Atlanta.
Down low, here's Fernando. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Fernando's got 6 points in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
It's stolen by Teague. And here we go again. Atlanta on the break. And Reddish with the slam.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
It's picked off. Embiid inside. Teague covering. Now the pass to Scott. Here's Milton. Offensive rebound.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Reddish. And so it's Atlanta.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break. Or third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and a star in his role. Clint Capella. And that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The 76ers trail by 21, so on the floor for Philadelphia. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. For three, Richardson. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's Collins. Passes it to Herter. Launches a three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Young against Simmons. Lets it go from deep. Young's shot is off.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Oh, and here we go at Collins. Nobody back. Moving it up. Hawks passing it around. Herder passes to Hunter. Here's Capella, guarded by Simmons. And it's blocked.
DeAndre Hunter getting that block mostly because of great positioning.
The Hawks leading by 17. Pass to Hunter. Here's Herder. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Young fires away from outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside, Simmons. Over Young. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Richardson. Richardson's got 3 assists now in this one. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. And the 76ers making a change here. Eibel's checked in. Over to the left wing. Back to Herder. It's Young on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 5 points so far.
Using a quick, compact release. Trae Young, very difficult to guard.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. For the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Trae Young, so fun to watch that smooth stroke.
It's Richardson on the wing. Back to Simmons. Harris passes to Horford, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Clint Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for John Collins. And it's Reddish in for Kevin Herder. 1:44 left to play here in the third. And Young kicks to Hunter. This one for 3.
Since halftime, he has just been in a funk offensively.
Young, no good.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Back to Harris. Here's Horford. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Horford's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Dedmon finds Young. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Young, no good.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
No good from Simmons.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And a deep 3 from Young. Another miss by Young.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
No good from Simmons.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. 1 second left. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Hawks. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, you've got Reddish, Teague out there with Bembry. Then it's Jones, and it's Fernando in at the 4. Clock at 4. Reddish the pass to Bembry. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the two teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the two teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the 3 and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. Collins checked in for the Hawks. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Richardson's checked in. And stolen by Richardson. And here comes Horford leading the fast break. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And it's great to see Horford looking determined to get himself to the line.
The first one falls. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Kevin Huerter comes in for Reddish. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Eibel's checked in. The Hawks leading by 13. Here's Huerter. That 3 off the mark.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Korkmaz kicks to Richardson. Here's Thybulle. A second chance effort. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Collins against Richardson. Bembry the pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Shot clock at 5. But they recover it. Pass to Huerter. They grab their own miss. Beyond the arc. It's up a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Fast break, the Hawks. From deep. And Embiid pulls it down.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
The Hawks leading by 13. Collins finds Teague. Hawks passing it around. Here's Huerter. A three-pointer is right on target.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Korkmaz passes to Thybulle. Here's Korkmaz to the right side. Horford dishes to Richardson. And he banks in the layup.
Well, the attacking mentality of Josh Richardson right now, proving once again how tough a cover he can be.
In the corner, Huerter with it. Back to Teague. Right side, Collins. The tray. And the pass to Huerter. Jacks up a 3. The kick out to Teague. Shoots the 3. To the left wing. Back to Huerter. The 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Richardson.
Nice job, Richardson, playing now in the mid-range. That tells me his offensive game is showing confidence.
T kicks to Bembry. Fires the three. Teague can't hit. The 76ers trail by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Hawks.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Clint Capella.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
And the 76ers making a change here. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Mike Scott comes in for Al Horford. Robinson's checked in for Korkmaz. And Raul Neto subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The kick out to T. Passes it to Reddish. From deep three-point range. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
And so the Hawks take the win. A confident win, and one where they... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do...
Leaders, starting five.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backfield. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for Toronto, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward spot. Now here is Lowry. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Few people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. It seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Here's Anunoby. Back to Lowry. The pass to Anunoby. All alone. He goes up again, and Ibaka kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Lowry. 6 to shoot. First quarter, just over a minute played. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Unafraid to challenge you inside, Lowry's a scoring threat on all 3 levels.
Off his foot, and the ref saying he kicked it. Pass to Herter. Back to Young. Good on the three-point shot.
Let me tell you, off the catch, Trey Young transfers the ball into his shot pocket as quickly as anyone.
Lowry against Young. Kicks it out to VanVleet. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
A good find by Kyle Lowry. Doesn't always get enough credit for his vision.
And here is Hunter. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Lowry. Siakam inside. Capella's there. 2 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Young with no one around. No good on the quick 3. Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The shot's good.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Raptors leading by 3. To the wing on the left. VanVleet against Collins. Lowry looking around. Back to Anunoby. Trying to get open as Ibaka. Drills the three-pointer. Hard to think of you in a New York Knicks uniform. Legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
VanVleet passes to Ibaka. Van Vliet outside. Snatched away. Fast break, the Hawks. Collins with it. Lowry picks him up. Shot by Collins, no good.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Van Vliet kicks to Lowry. Passes to Anunoby. Out to the wing. And stolen by Hunter. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Herter. Finished off the break.
Great defensive play from Hunter, reading the situation and coming up with that steal.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And Siakam has it in the corner. Ibaka right side. Back to Siakam. Lets it go from deep. No good. Shot missing. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And Young with the basket on the assist by Hunter. Young's got 5.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Lowry kicks to Siakam. Lowry with the ball. Young's there. Lowry can't get it to go. It'll count. That shot misses. It's all tied in Toronto. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Embry out there with Teague. Then it's Jones. Then it's Reddish. And it's Dedmon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Jones, the pass to Teague. They now take the lead. Teague's got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. Well, you know, he was once the future of the Hawks guard spot. But now Jeff Teague has returned to the team as a backup to the new face of the franchise.
You know, GA, Jeff Teague's going to be comfortable with any role he's given. Right now, running the second unit might be the best use of his skill set at this stage. But what I like, you can play the two together, him and Trae Young, and take ball handling duties away from Trae and let him spot up and shoot it.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dedmon, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Dedmon's got his first 2 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Powell dishes to Davis. Feeds it to Gasol, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Atlanta making a switch here. Fernando's checked in. The Hawks leading by 4. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Teague left side to the left side wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. No good from outside.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Gasol kicks to Davis. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Reddish the pass to Fernando. Out to the right wing. Teague with the ball. The Hawks working the ball around. 5 on the clock. The pass to Jones. Over Boucher. That one wide left. Raptors trail by 4. Pass to Powell. They could use a bucket. Hollis Jefferson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Jones. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Davis up top. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now here's Powell. Defense is right there. Pass to Boucher. Al Gasol, defended by Jones. Fernando pulls it in. The Hawks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. To the wing right side. Over in the corner, Reddish. Passes it to Fernando. To the inside. And Jones slams it home.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Davis kicks to Powell. This one for 3. And it's Davis missing. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Jones. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Out left to the wing. Davis against T. There's Hollis Jefferson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Davis. Edmond passes to Herter. Offline with his 3.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Kyle Lowry.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And there's the pass to Hunter. In the corner. Herter with it. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's VanVleet. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game.
Thanks very much, Kyle. What went down in the first half? How'd you get?
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level. That's all for now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we've seen from Jones.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Ibaka in at the 5 down low. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Now Lowry. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I'll tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Hunter, the pass to Herter. Young outside. Here's Herter. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Young outside. From downtown. Offensive rebound. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. Here's Young. He's got 5. And now it's Lowry running. Here we go. All the way if he can for the tie. Rejected by Young.
You might ask, how is Trae Young blocking shots? The awareness and the activity level. That's how.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And as he gets deeper into his career, Serge Ibaka's shooting continues to improve. What a great job he's done of changing how he scores.
It's very impressive because a late bloomer Serge Ibaka has been on the offensive end. Let's look at last season, his highest point per game average, and he's in his 11th NBA season. And still has great efficiency on the offensive end, but sometimes he's overlooked as a scorer on this team. Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Young, good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Raptors trail by 4. Lowry with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got 8.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Herter. And a miss there on the triple.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All Van Fleet does is make winning plays.
Young fires away from outside. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
And Siakam throws it down.
Aggressive move from Siakam, putting all that length and athleticism to work.
The kick out to Young. Collins dishes to Capella. Back to Collins. Over Siakam. Rebound by the Raptors.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Collins grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Great initiative from Capella there, seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Bembry's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Teagan for Young. Here's Davis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got his first basket.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Capella kicks to T. Back to Capella. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Reddish. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Raptors leading by 3. Powell, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Powell with the bounce pass. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Reddish. And now it's Teague running. He can go all the way. Finished off the break.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Powell, the pass to Gasol. And the basket is good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Capella with the bucket.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Teague against Davis. Got a piece of it. Powell dishes to Davis. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Powell, the pass to Boucher. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Atlanta shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Davis surveying the floor. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hawks lead by 1. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got T. He's out there with Reddish. Jones is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Fernando in at the foresight.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And he knocks down the first one. Young's checked in for the Hawks. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
And stolen by Siakam. Anunoby has the open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Hawks shooting for the game at 42%. Count the basket.
Beautiful rhythm off the catch. Cam is a well-coordinated athlete who looks fluid in everything he does.
Now here's Powell. Not a lot of room. Siakam passes to Gasol. Good D by Jones. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Capella. Now Young. From outside the arc. Drains the three-pointer. And it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Siakam outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. Fred VanVleet comes in for Norman Powell, and Kyle Lowry subbed in for Terrence Davis. Lowry can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 5. Fast break, the Hawks. Collins finds Young. Off target with his 3.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And at full speed, there aren't a lot of people that can prevent Lowry from finishing on the break.
Jones, the pass to Collins. Launches a 3. That shot off the mark. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Here's Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Collins. And the first one drops.
You have to give Pascal Siakam a lot of credit. He's continued to improve the shooting percentage both from the field and the line.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Jones.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And Ibaka kicks to Lowry. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
He dishes it to Collins. Now here's Dedmon. Back to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Dedmon inside. Now recovering. Young, no good. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Siakam. And again, Toronto no luck. Hawks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And here's Young from the arc. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
We saw that coming all the way. Trae Young just doing what he does best.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And again, no good by Toronto. Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Herter. To the left wing. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ibaka, the pass to Lowry. Ibaka with the ball. Back to Siakam. And it falls over the rim and in.
Stepping up in a big way, Siakam proving he's got guts to deliver in the clutch.
It's stolen by Ibaka. Lowry passes to Siakam. Count it!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
To the middle to tie it up. And the rejection by Collins. And a deep three from Young. The quick look, no good that time.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot. You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
Collins kicks to Young. Takes the 3. The rebound by Ibaka. Van Vliet finds Siakam. It falls!
I like that. Get the ball to Siakam close to the rim where he can put his size to work.
To stop the run, Herter. Count it! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Big time opportunity for Kevin, and he does not disappoint. Wow.
Toronto calls timeout. The score knotted at 44. Just 4 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
The defense knew Lowry would most likely get the shot. He still came up with the clutch bucket.
Atlanta calls timeout. As what's your take?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
They get a hand on it. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And as things get...
Kevin, thanks.
Absolutely, D.A. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Ibaka in at the 5 down low. And for the 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. No good from Simmons.
That's a shot they're always happy to give, even when he blows the finish.
Siakam passes to VanVleet. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Richardson gets a wide open look. Here's Embiid. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
He seems to have a sense for where misses are going. Embiid so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fade.
Here's Harris. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. It's stolen by Ibaka. The putback.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Horford finds Simmons. Harris with him. From deep. Siakam pulls it in.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Now, here's Richardson. Harris dishes to Horford. It's tipped. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Here's Harris. And Simmons kicks to Richardson. Here's Embiid. Inside. Here's Horford. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
Lowry looking around to the right side. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Harris. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Horford. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Josh Richardson. And it's Burks in for Ben Simmons. A new group in now for the Raptors. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Powell, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And so here's Toronto. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Back to Davis. Now, here's Siakam. D right on him. 5 to shoot. Raptors need to get a shot up. And the rejection by Embiid.
Stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
Raptors leading by 3. Powell, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Gasol up top. It's 2-on-1. Burks with it. Gasol covering. Burks can't get it to go. clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now here's Powell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Hollis Jefferson. And again, no good by Toronto. For Philadelphia, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Embiid, no good. Toronto's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Hollis Jefferson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Makes it off the glass.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Toronto Raptors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having... And earlier we got a few words from Marc Gasol regarding...
The way he plays defensively, you know what he stands.
And of course, Gasol and Leonard won the championship together in 2019. Largely, Greg, because of their ability to play defense and get stops.
And 2 former Defensive Players of the Year on the same team. That's going to be your foundation. But both guys were tremendous at the other end as well, albeit in different ways.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
They've got Robinson. Shake Milton is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. The 76ers lead. Good on the bucket. Scott's got his first points of the night.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Hollis Jefferson kicks the foul. Outside, Davis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Now Horford's checked in for Embiid. Harris comes in for Scott. Richardson, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Alec Burks. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Hollis Jefferson. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Norman Powell. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Terrence Davis.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And he makes that one.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but man, he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Simmons finds Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
VanVleet kicks to Boucher. And the pass to Anunoby. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
And stolen by Siakam. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul. A minute 42 left to play here in the half. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Looking for Ibaka. He gets it there. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, just the length and explosiveness. Ibaka is a true force at the rim.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. To the paint, here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Here's Anunoby. A three-pointer, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Here's Lowry. He gets that one. Now it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
And what a take from Lowry, using that quickness to just blaze to the rim.
Simmons dishes to Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lowry kicks to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Off target from outside. It's stolen by Ibaka. Back to Anunoby. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. From outside, off the mark. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
What a start it was for Pascal Siakam. He had 9 points, 3 rebounds, and that'll...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
So for Toronto right now, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. The Raptors have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws. And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
He's been a force inside. If they don't commit more bodies down low, he's going to keep destroying them in the paint.
Simmons passes to Horford. Richardson outside. Embiid inside. Ibaka on him.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Here's Siakam. Doesn't go that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
What athleticism from the young guard. Simmons is excellent at cutting into the heart of the defense.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Lowry. Passes it to Anunoby. Over Horford. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Anunoby's got the lead up to 6 now for Toronto. Horford with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many of the guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Robinson's checked in for Philadelphia. Lowry passes to Boucher. Lowry against Burks. A wide open look here for Ibaka. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the 76ers. 7-point differential.
Well, that's just what Richardson can do. Solid scoring from all three levels, very consistent in his approach.
And last season, Richardson battled some injuries. Took some time to adjust to play it in Philly, but eventually it all came together.
Yeah, G, usually a hard worker like Richardson would find his role. I mean, the guy's so competitive. He's as competitive as he gets. He brings that fire on defense and always believes his next shot will fall.
And Toronto making a change here. Marcus All's checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Powell, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Terrence Davis in for Kyle Lowry.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Powell against Burks. It's stolen by Davis. Burks with the steal. Richardson finds Robinson. Here's Embiid, and Gasol sends it back.
Wow, trying to challenge Gasol, big-time two-way player. He gets it done on both ends.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Burks the pass to Embiid. Good D by Gasol.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his third foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Scott. Korkmaz comes in for Glenn Robinson III. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Burks. Davis kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Pass to Gasol. Embiid with the steal. Swiped it away. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
And that 7'1" Gasol sees over the defense with ease. I mean, fantastic spot in the open middle.
Here's Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Back to Davis. Outside for Gasol. Hollis Jefferson passes to Boucher. 6 to shoot. Down low. A nice shot by Gasol. Gasol's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And another turnover here by Philadelphia. And some changes here for the 76ers. Al Horford, he's checked in for Embiid. And Simmons subbed in for Josh Richardson. And Toronto also making a switch. Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher. Powell dishes to Gasol. Back to Powell. Pass to Davis. And it's good for 2. And the Raptors lead by 13.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Simmons passes to Horford. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The 76ers making a switch here. Milton's checked in. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Raptors. Fred VanVleet comes in for Davis. Good.
Tremendous strength. I mean, Simmons is a rock-solid scoring option around the rim.
Siakam outside. Back to Van Vliet. The three. Nailed from three-point land. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
A shot by Milton, no good. Siakam inside. And the layup's good off the glass. 13 points in the game.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, down low it's Harris and Horford. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward.
Defense getting too close. Lowry has that instinct to read what's happening, takes the shot there into the contact.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Matisse Thibault. Milton's shot is good.
And just solid play out of them that time.
Toronto leading by 15. Lowry passes to Ibaka. There's the triple. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made tonight. They've limited turnovers. That's helped them grow this lead and keep it.
Milton finds Harris. Back to Milton. There's the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. 3-pointer, Lowry. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. A shot by Milton, no good. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Raptors. 16-point lead. Top of the key. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And here's Harris from the arc. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Raptors shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. The pass to Anunoby. Siakam for 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Back to Milton. Simmons passes to Embiid. Fades back. That one a little long. Toronto leading by 19. And stolen by Simmons. And now the 76ers on the break. And the dunk by Horford.
With a huge frame and outstanding wingspan, it's no surprise to see Horford throw it down.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. Richardson, he's checked in for Shake Milton.
Checking in for the 76ers, Josh Richardson.
Horford against Siakam. The dish to Lowry. Pass to Siakam. Here's the 3. That shot is off. And Philadelphia the other way now. Horford goes in. Rebound by the Raptors. Ibaka's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Fires for 3.
And when a giant like Horford comes into your peripheral, just as you're releasing the shot, it definitely makes shooters feel more uncomfortable.
The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Raptors leading by 15. 1:53 left to play in the final quarter. Embiid dishes to Horford. Over Siakam. And it's Horford again missing. Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
I don't think that was a pass he should make. Too many things can go wrong. I mean, they're lucky to keep possession.
Lowry against Simmons. Outside Lowry. Clock at 6. Inside, here's Ibaka. Gets a very good look and converts. 10 points for Serge Ibaka.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Raptors.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Pascal Siakam.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Over to the left wing. Johnson kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Gasol, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Philadelphia ball.
Philadelphia's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Quinn in the post, defended by Gasol.
That's the only way to hold him in check. When he's got it inside, you got to have a body on him right away.
To the paint. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Raptors lead by 19.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. They get the rebound. Quinn, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
That one goes in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was all right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.